Hello, we're going to make an authentic margarita using proper ingredients and not this mixed stuff, which it may be easier, faster, but this is head and shoulders above anything you can do with a mix. This is the real deal. Now let's talk about the ingredients. The recipe essentially is 2 ounces of pure agave tequila. Now, you will see on the bottle, this always listed 100% pure agave. And because I was getting low on that, I went to the ABC store and they had a sale. This is a really good brand, Espolon. It's an intermediate tequila, and it is 100% pure agave. So Espolon or Nitos, there are plenty of other brands. Anything that's 100% pure agave, you really can't go wrong with that. Okay, that's 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce of Cointreau. And the reason you want Cointreau versus triple sec is just a more refined, it's a more expensive product. Triple sec will work, but it's not nearly as good a orange liqueur as Cointreau. Cointreau is just, you can do a taste test and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, and the other thing you need is 1 ounce fresh squeezed lime. Now what I'm finding is the fatter the lime, the better. About half of a lime is 1 ounce. Now you will need 1 ounce fresh squeezed lime juice. So all you have is 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce of Cointreau, 1 ounce fresh squeezed lime juice, a little sugar or simple syrup if you desire it. I usually don't because the lime is so fresh, you don't need to sweeten it. And a lime wedge. Now prepare your glass. So you take a lime wedge. I've already got one cut here. Run it around the rim of the glass to moisten it up. This is hand-blown glass from Mexico, Amazon. It's not very expensive. Then you take it and put a little kosher salt in the dish of kosher salt. This is optional. A lot of people don't like the salt, but I just like the authentic. Something about salt and tequila goes together so well. So get a little salt on your rim of your glass. And you put a little ice. Okay. What's essential to making a margarita? Well, you need a Boston shaker. Remember, anything with juice in it, be it orange, lime, anything pineapple, you shake it versus stirring. Stirring is for your bourbons, your old fashions, you stir those. But anything with citrus in it, you want to shake it. So we put enough ice in here. Okay, now what else is essential? Well, you want a masher. Now this guy can do lemons for lemonade, and it's got it's metal. It's made to last. So you take half lime wedge, and you don't put it in this way. You turn him over because you want to basically turn this guy inside out. Now I use the top half of the Boston shaker to drop my juice in because there's no way you can squeeze all that and hit that little target right there. This is wonderful. I found this guy at a antique store. He goes up to 2.5 ounces. Gordon's Gin. I don't know how old it is. And this is a shot glass. Now, it's a regular size shot glass, but it's got measurements on it. Shot glass says 1.5 ounce. Now, if you fill this to the brim, you'll get almost 2 ounces, which is what this recipe calls for. But I use this. I like to measure it accurately. So anyway, use this guy and mash this down. Get this juice. And you can really put a squeeze on this. This is metal, so you can squeeze the heck out of it. And you basically turn this inside out. Okay, let's see how much we have here. I pour it into my measuring device. And we've got a little more than 1 ounce of lime juice, which is great. So we'll pour that into the half of the shaker. We'll take our tequila and measure out 2 ounces. Okay, Cointreau. Cointreau. This makes a huge difference. I tried to use triple sec, and this just works so much better. It's much more smooth. There's an ounce. Drop that in. Okay. Now at this point you can add some simple syrup if you want to. I like the fresh lime, so I don't do that. So put the top of the Boston shaker on, give them a whack. Now when you do that, look at the frost on here. This metal of this Boston shaker, this is why you shake it. It really does make a difference. So break them off. I don't know how bartenders do that so easily. I have a strainer. With my glass, let's put the glass over here where you can see it. And strain out the Margarita. And stick a lime wedge on there. And that's an authentic Margarita. I don't know if I mentioned why you look for pure agave. Now let's do this. There's another fact out here. I didn't even know this till recently. But what a lot of Americans think of as tequila comes from country music. You know, Jose Cuervo, right? Well, Jose Cuervo is just not. I'm not familiar with their entire line of what they sell. But Jose Cuervo, at least the cheaper stuff, is 42% high fructose corn syrup. Why would anyone do that? It's just not worth the money. 42% corn syrup, it's just sugar, and that will give you a horrible hangover. This is all natural. It's the real deal. It's as good or better than you get in most restaurants. It's not a mix, so salute and enjoy. And once you do this, it's really tough to go back. Enjoy.